An old man was depositing money when he found himself in the middle of a bank robbery. But these two robbers had principles. They only wanted the change in the bank drawers. They didn't take the bundled cash or large bills. And they didn't take a penny from the depositors either. In just one morning, they pulled off 2 heists. When they were done, they buried their car on a ranch and switched to another vehicle to hit the road. A veteran police officer got the case and was instantly intrigued. They arrived at the scene to investigate how it went down. Coincidentally, neither bank had surveillance cameras, and both were branches of the Midland Bank. The robbers only took change, not large bills, so they couldn't be traced through the serial numbers. This made the old cop realize these two guys were very clever. He deduced the pair of robbers were pooling money, and they were sure to strike again soon. On the brothers' end, everything was going according to plan. A few weeks prior, their mother had worked herself sick due to the bank loans and unfortunately passed away. Her will was simple. She left everything to her younger son, Toby, but he couldn't afford the ranch's huge loans, so he brought in his recently released brother, Tanner, to help him rob the bank that lent to them. Although their mother never approved of Tanner, he still came and wholeheartedly helped Toby. He knew full well this was a path of no return. Learning that the divorced Toby hadn't seen his own kids in a long time, Tanner pretended to go to the bathroom, then went to the bank across the street and robbed it again. A waitress chatted with Toby. Finding out he was unemployed, she kindly mentioned they were short a cook. Because of this small gesture, when settling the bill, he left the waitress a $200 tip. He went outside and ran into Tanner, his clothes stuffed with cash. This unplanned robbery was to get Toby some child support money. Their plan to head to the casino was disrupted, so they had to return to the ranch, bury the car in the ground, switch to another vehicle, and set off again. On the police end, they got the call and went to the robbed bank. This time there was surveillance footage, and the teller provided vital information. The police came to the diner and found the waitress. He wanted to check the tip the robbers gave her. The waitress pointedly emphasized that tip was given to her before the robbery. She refused the old officer's request because that money was enough to pay off half her mortgage. The brothers stopped at a gas station. A hot-headed young man noticed Tanner looking at him. He asked what he was staring at, even pulling out a gun. Seeing Tanner unfazed, he opened the car door and was instantly overpowered. Family was incredibly important to Toby. It wasn't until evening that the brothers finally arrived at the casino.